Hey everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Katie, and today I'm doing a book review since you're actually seeing me in my other studio for my other YouTube channel. But I wanted to talk about today on a daily devotional, which is called Just Daily Joy. I don't know if you can see that or not. The lighting's kind of weird. But this is a devotional for women. It has many different authors that are some on the cover here, but this is a lot bigger than I honestly thought it was going to be. Thank you to Crossway for sending this to me to talk to you all about. And yeah, I honestly thought this was a 30-day devotional, so this will actually take me longer to go through than I thought it was going to be. But I decided to go ahead and read part of it because, of course, I wanted to share it with you all, and I wanted to see if I was going to enjoy it. And I am enjoying it. I have gone through, I think the first 15 days. And I like this devotional because it actually goes in order of the Bible, which I really like. Not in chronological order, but just in the different books of the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation. It doesn't have every single chapter, every single verse in here. There are instances, wow, that's a hard word to say, where you do have to look up the verses, but I do like that they're nice and short. They're really only about between a page to a page and a half for each daily devotional, and each one is from a different author, which I really like, so you get perspective from a lot of different people. And I really like this, that it, like, honestly, you could start this in January if you want and just read through the entire book, or you can start on the day that it is, like today is May 2nd. But you could start, which I started in January because I'm actually doing another study on Genesis, so I thought this is the perfect time to at least study the parts of Genesis. So it kind of just dives into kind of how there's different examples throughout the entire Bible on how God loves us so much. And even though we go through struggles and hard times, God's plan is always perfect, and there's always a focus to God's plan. Like, He knows what's going to happen day to day in our lives. Like, nothing is a surprise to Him. He knows what we're going to go through, and if we let Him, He will help us through it and love us even more when we trust in Him. And so, not that He doesn't love us, He absolutely 100% loves us more than we can ever imagine. Even if you think that God doesn't love you, He does. Trust me, He does. I've been through some stuff where I have felt like, God, why do you love me so much? But He does. And this just shows throughout the Bible different instances and different situations that God just shows love even through the hardest times and the impossible situations of, like, it seems impossible that God's going to work that way, but He does, and we just have to trust that it's going to happen. So I really am enjoying this book. It's definitely going to take me at least a year to go through this. I might go ahead and do like maybe 2 a day if I can, or just open it when I feel led by God to read it. So this book. I actually absolutely love this. This actually is removable, so it actually is completely pink, which I really do like that. It's like a nice salmon color, so it's kind of like a girly color because it is a daily devotional for a woman. But if I'm being honest, from what I read already, like just in the first 15 pages, it really just, you could easily have your husband go ahead and read this with you, because honestly, it doesn't just go through like the woman of the Bible. You think it might because it's kind of geared toward women, but honestly, it's really not. I honestly think it's more just the cover look, if I'm being honest. It's more honest. Yeah, I would totally read this with a guy. I mean, yeah, I could totally see that. It just shows you God's love through the books of the Bible. So I was really happy with liking it so far. I cannot wait to continue it. I also love that the bookmark, like, look how pretty that is. It's kind of like a tannis peach, so it's kind of like a complementary color to the peach, which I absolutely love. I always love a satin bookmark that's included, so I don't have to go rushing around and look for one. That's a bonus to any book out there. But anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this review, and I will make sure to link Crossway and where you can purchase this if you want to purchase a copy. But definitely, this is definitely a book that I really want to get more into as soon as I'm done with another devotional that I'm into. All right, so I hope you like this video, and I will see you all next week.